okay, this is it. So this is Riss is Unprofessional. I'm Riss from Riss is Unprofessional. And as many of you know, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. We bought the equipment, we've set up the studio, we've been talking about, I've been in talks with people about editing videos and podcasts and whatnot. And the reason I haven't, a few reasons. I was concerned about my anonymity given what I did for a living. And I say did for a living because things have changed, and that's a really brand new update. I was not able to say what I believe and to be as obnoxious and unfiltered and as political as I wanted to be without being concerned about people finding out from my job that I no longer have. For those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you do, I am a women's health provider, and I've done this for several years. It's something that I absolutely love. It was my passion. I enjoyed every moment of it, but it was also killing me physically. It was tearing me from my family. It was causing extreme strain on my body, and my health is declining. I am no longer practicing as of Tuesday, March 2nd. So, and it's something that was partially my decision and partially not my decision, but it was a blessing. Since the pandemic started, as many of you have, I started seeing a mental health provider. And one of the main topics of our twice monthly sessions, I should say, was that feeling of being trapped, that feeling of like loving what I do, but it is eating at me to the point where I started having crazy dreams, something that I'll discuss in a later video, stifling my creativity, stifling my ability to say what I really think without having, receiving any kind of backlash. And, projects alone in my home that I've been wanting to take on for so long, and every time I'd have a day off, I would be too tired, or I'd actually want to spend time with my family. So I am stepping back from the field entirely. I regret to say I absolutely loved every one of my patients. I cared for them personally, like they were a member of my own family, and I always treated them that way. I loved the people that I worked with, the nurses, everyone. I can't say enough good things, but it was the right time. There was never going to be a right time. It was going to be now or never. So I guess it's now. That being said, this is something that I have been wanting to do for a long time. I do comedy. I write a lot of it. I don't share it with anyone except for people who are really close to me. Like I said, I had this whole setup and I've just been waiting to get going. I don't know what the future is going to hold. And again, that's something that I'll cover in the future, I hope. But I'm looking for your support, not financial, just following. I really want to get started on this. I have so many great ideas, and now's the time. It's something that I've been saying I'm going to do, and I get frozen with fear and anxiety, as I'm sure many of you have. But if I don't do it, I'm never going to do it. And as I'm reaching my next birthday, I recognize that I'm just getting older. And though I feel like I'm still 15, I'm not. So this is it. I think it's time to just turn on the camera, talk into the microphone, and just get going. My goal for this channel is to talk politics, to be a comic, to entertain. We could talk celebrity gossip, life stuff. I do want to delve into real life stuff because one of the things that I found that I would do often with patients of mine was to feed them an anecdote whenever they felt like me. Something that I always used to feel when I would see a provider is that maybe they didn't truly understand where I was coming from. And so I never wanted a patient to feel self-conscious for telling me something about their life. So I would generally feed them an anecdote of my own life so that they understood that not only do I understand, but I've been there myself. And I would always circle back to something that they were, to whatever topic they wanted to discuss that day, and say, see, so what I'm saying is I do understand, and here's what we can do. So I do want to talk about life stuff, mental health stuff, physical health stuff, the climate of the country right now, which, let's be honest, is a giant shit show. So I'm hoping that you will support this channel, and I guess at some point I'll break up the audio and I'll start uploading them as podcasts if you're interested, if we get enough people. But I will end by saying that I am officially coming out of the closet. I am a conservative. I'm a very hardcore conservative. I'm not a fringe. I'm not a loony. I'm very reasonable. But that being said, I am conservative. I am not on the left. I am not a radical. I am very mainstream. I voted for Trump twice. I was very much against the BLM riots over the summer. I do not agree with what happened at the Capitol on January 6th. I think Nancy Pelosi is a gremlin. I think Joe Biden has dementia and is a puppet for China. All these crazy fringe right-leaning things, but this is who I am. I'm a nice person. I'm a good neighbor. We'll shovel our neighbor's driveway no matter what they believe. We just want to be left alone as conservatives. So, anyone who knows me, right or left, hopefully knows that I'm still a good person, but I was tired of pretending that I'm not who I am. And I was able to be a women's health provider and offer no judgment, regardless of where you came from in the world. I came from poverty and adversity, and I overcame it. And I believe anyone can. So that's my coming out, I guess, just to set the tone. I do hope that you'll tune in. I figure by putting out at least one video, at least we can finally get this thing started. So to my friends who wanted to help participate, whether you want to guest, whether you want to help edit, I have a very expensive camera that I'm not using. I'm using my computer camera right now, but I'm using my microphone, so I'm very excited about that. So to anyone who wants to help this channel grow, please send word. You know where to find me. Okay? Female-owned business. That's it. Thanks for watching. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. I'm signing off. Bye.